Okay, now how can you use your sword in connection with play? Like now we're at the step 5, we're at play. Now when I talk about using your sword with play, there's a difference. Like learning to use your sword in the previous step, in step 4, that's about when triggers come up, when flashbacks, old stuff, when you trip and fall flat on your face, that kind of stuff. That's like how to use your sword to stop all that stuff. Now we're talking about using it to play. That is all about what do you really want to do with your life and your playtime. How do you want to reclaim playtime? Because all those experiences that were chocked full of trauma and suffering and pain and blockity-blockity-block took up so much time in your life. Agreed? Now it's about going back and reclaiming some of that time. What are you going to do with it? How are you going to use it in play? So for example, a great one is exercise. You can use your sword metaphorically. You're not going to go get a literal sword and go chopping, things, unless, hey, you're into it. Maybe you want to learn sword fighting. That would be genius. Please send me a video. But for an example with exercise, think about like kickboxing. Or I always wanted to learn how to dance. That doesn't mean you have a sword on you when you're dancing. But how do you use your life experiences that now you're much stronger and you're more solid in who you are, and you're going to reclaim your playtime? How do you use all that past experiences, aka the sword, to do something wonderful and fun that you lose track of time with? Okay? Now, all kinds of things are going to come up. Your emotional things are always going to come up. There's going to be things that trigger you. I mean, my goodness, you look through your Facebook feed and you're like, dum, 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 dum. Now, when you've at the step of play, you remember, this is just a little tip, there's always going to be a time when something triggers you. You can still use your sword in a playful way to address it. For example, use the scream closet in a more fun way. Come out giggling. Go back and watch that scream closet video because it really does work. And you may have to, instead of like wanting to go scream about something, maybe you literally need to just run around the house or the building twice and do it in a funny way. Like da, 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 da. Get your coworkers to do it with you. Get your whole family, get everyone involved in playful ways to bring fun into your life, to reclaim all that old time that we spent in pain and suffering and yuck. Agreed? Think about it. Think about it. Oh, it's fun. That gives me so many ideas. I'm like,